Hello everyone, my name is DanielDTX and welcome back to a new video and welcome back to a WWE video talking thingy prediction video, whatever you want to call it. WrestleMania is a very short distance away from us and I'm super excited. I cannot wait for it because I think it's going to be it is a stacked card, right? Not the best build-up for everything here, but we have some banger matches. And I think some of these matches are going to be underrated, and I think some of these matches are going to be something we're going to talk about for a very long time. And there's obviously people that is missing out, like Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed. We have Io Sky and Asuka and Kairi Sane, and like there's certain names that is left out, and Tiffany Stratton. So like we have major superstars that is like missing out from this WrestleMania, and I hope we can see some add-ons within the last week now. I doubt it, but hopefully we can see something. Even like a United States champion for the women, right? We have multiple women who can be a part of that. That could be a banger. So we'll just wait and see. There's still time, right? There's still time somehow. So please, WWE, figure it out. Anyway, we're gonna talk about the Saturday and Sunday matches. So let's get started with presumably going to be the main event of Saturday for the Undisputed WWE Championship. That is going to be Cody Rhodes, who is the current champion, versus Randy Orton with Pat McAfee. So here's the deal. We have Pat McAfee, right? And that is screaming that we're going to see someone with Cody Rhodes. It has to be, right? So, like, we have a heel Randy Orton and a Randy Orton on his mission to get number 15, right? So we have that in a roadmap in which I think everyone wants to see Randy Orton succeed on that part. However, that is like dream wishing. I hope Randy Orton wins. However, I don't think it's a bad idea to let Cody Rhodes win if and only if we see a heel turn from Cody Rhodes. That is kind of like something we've been dreaming of for a long time now. You don't have to go dark here, man. You could literally just be the baloney that goes Rudy, per se. So that is something we can see. Will we see it? Maybe not at WrestleMania, even though that's the biggest stage of them all. But I think we can see something around like Backlash, like a build-up to Backlash even. We can see a build-up to I don't know, SummerSlam. Whatever you want to do, just I don't think WrestleMania is going to be the place for him to turn. I hope it's going to be something unique and special and all that, but I mean, for now, I'm going to go with Randy Orton winning as how things are. Then we're going to talk about the Women's World Championship. That's going to be Stephanie McMahon, who is the current champion, versus Liv Morgan. I'm going to be honest with you. I do think that Liv Morgan is going to win. But I'm hoping that Stephanie McMahon wins. Because I think we have seen nothing yet from Stephanie McMahon. And, I think we could see something big if we just let her have the championship for a little longer. Even though I do see a world where we can have a trio of back and forth matches with Liv Morgan and Stephanie McMahon, a big feud. We can see a Backlash, we can see a rematch already there. So in that regard, Liv Morgan could win that by that time. But as it is right now, I'm hoping Stephanie McMahon wins. I'm going to say Liv Morgan wins. I'm going to go with Liv Morgan, even though I want to see Stephanie McMahon wins it. That's what I'm predicting. Then we're going to talk about Seth Rollins versus Gunther, in which it's going to be a banger. No doubt about it. And I think it's going to be shenanigans. And I'm just going to talk about it. Gunther's idea, right, behind everything, and what Paul Heyman is going to owe him is eventually going to be a match between, like a retirement match between Gunther, the career killer, and Brock Lesnar. That is kind of an obvious viewpoint around this, and that is going to be a SummerSlam match, 100%. So we're definitely going to see that match. But if Gunther is going to win against Seth Rollins, that's another question. It could go both ways, and it should go both ways. It shouldn't be easy decision to make who's going to be the winner. It shouldn't be easy, because it should go both ways, to be honest. Like, the thing is, as much as we need a winner and we need to see someone over someone, in one way, I don't want to see a winner, even though we're gonna see a winner. So I'm gonna go with Gunther. I think it actually benefits him more. But I think it's gonna be shenanigans, and I think maybe Gunther wins that with, for example, a returning Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed, or both even. Hell, let's go with that. And that they can build up a match at, for example, Backlash, and then we're gonna see something huge from that. So there's many bricks to build around this match. I don't think it's gonna be a clean match ending. So, but I'm gonna go with Gunther on this one, to be fair, all things considered. All right, let's talk about the Women's Intercontinental Championship match between the current champion AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. In this match, I do really want to see Becky Lynch take the championship back, and then I don't want to say Backlash. I want to say Backlash if AJ Lee wins, right? Then I want to see Backlash, a rematch, and then Becky Lynch take it back from AJ Lee at Backlash. But if we're gonna talk about what should be the winner, let's all be honest, is Becky Lynch. Even though we know what happened the day after WrestleMania when AJ Lee had her last match. She quit for many years. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's not gonna be easy to predict this either. I will say that I want to see Becky Lynch win and become the champion again. I really don't have anything against AJ Lee retaining if it's a Backlash match, right? But then we have to end the feud, because it's been a long feud. I'm gonna go with Becky Lynch. That's just how it is. Then we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way match. That's gonna be Nia Jax and Lash Legends, the Irresistible Forces, versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, Shalexa, and Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, and the Bella Twins. I'm gonna say who I think will win. And I think those who will win. It's going to be Bella Twins. If Nikki Bella will be healthy. If she can cover her injury. If, I'm actually going to predict this too. If Nikki Bella cannot participate, meaning no, the Bella Twins, right? What is going to happen then? Right. Then we can talk about Asuka and Kairi Sane being inputted in this match. Right? In that regard, we could actually see a payoff at WrestleMania between Asuka and Kairi Sane. Because they're not best friends. I'll tell you that much. Asuka is kind of manipulative, so I mean, we kind of can see something there play out. Mayhaps. But yeah, I'm gonna predict if Nikki Bella is gonna be there to win. If not, then I do see a world where Bailey and Lara Valkyria wins it somehow, some way, but with the help of Bailey actually getting the pin, because I don't think Lara Valkyria is gonna get a pin. Let's be honest, she's still getting punished from the match between her and Becky Lynch. So I don't know. It's gonna be hard to really go down to one winner of this match, but that's my prediction anyway. Then we have the first two matches that is gonna be on Eastman 2, or in our regard, I think it's still gonna be on Netflix for us Europeans. That is gonna be an unsanctioned match between Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre, and I think we are gonna see a Jacob Fatu winning this, and I think that is benefiting him the most. And I think Drew McIntyre, he can take a loss like that. I don't think it's gonna be any problems with that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Jacob Fatu. But I do see Drew McIntyre getting back to the main event very, very soon, because I think it's now is like, he was in between champion, which I think is kind of stupid. I want to see Drew McIntyre as the champion again. How we get there, don't know. But we'll get there. In some shape or form. Then we have the 6-man tag team match, which actually, funnily enough, read as a unconfirmed match in the last WrestleMania video I did, where I didn't think it was confirmed, and it wasn't confirmed at that time, but now it actually is confirmed, and we can talk about it. It's going to be Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and IShowSpeed versus the Usos and LA Knight. Yeah. So I think that's going to be kind of interesting on how things are going to unfold. I do see a world where we're actually going to see Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and IShowSpeed actually winning this. And I somehow see a world where IShowSpeed is getting the pin. Yeah, I said it. The only non-wrestler in this match is gonna get the pin. Who is gonna eat that pin? Jimmy Uso. That is my prediction. Then we're gonna talk about the Sunday match card. We have presumably the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk, who's the current champion, versus Roman Reigns, the ODC. Hands up in the sky. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. We need, and I hope, and I pray, and we deserve a fighting champion. CM Punk is my prediction for the winner of this match. I think it's the only rightful winner. It shouldn't go any other way. It's just how it is. It's that simple. Let's go next. For the WWE Women's Championship match, Jade Cargill, who is the current champion, versus Rhea Ripley. Yeah, we need Rhea Ripley to win this. I want Rhea Ripley to win this. And we deserve Rhea Ripley to win this. Because Jade Cargill's championship run has not been interesting and will not be interesting in the future either. So, yeah, it's just simple as that. We don't need to overcomplicate that. Then we're going to talk about someone actually predicted who is going to be the demon. We have Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. And I said in the last WrestleMania video I did too, is that we could see the demon. And that's not been confirmed yet, so I'm kind of happy about that too. And yeah, we are going to see Finn Balor win. That's, we shouldn't get spoiled of the demon showing up, because it's been a long time since we've seen the demon. And well, as much as I wanted to see Vanilla 2, it is a refresher of a match. So, I mean, as deep as things are, Dominic Mysterio, you can handle a loss on this one, and that's something we gotta see. We're gonna see Finn Balor win this match. Then we're gonna talk about the United States Championship match between Sami Zayn, who's the current champion, unfortunately, versus Trick Williams. And I'm just gonna say it, easy peasy lemon squeezy. We all want one winner of this match, and that's gonna be Trick Williams. No one wants, in their right mind, wants to see Sami Zayn retaining this. It's not for him. He don't deserve it in this regard of how things are, and especially winning against Carmelo Hayes and joining him for his WrestleMania opportunity. But I kind of want to see a triple threat, though. I kind of want to see a triple threat. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it could potentially, in some shape or form, happen, because we saw someone else getting into a match as early as Monday, not Raw, I think it was. Nobody wants to see Sami Zayn win, and we do want to see a triple threat. We want to see Carmelo Hayes getting a WrestleMania match. Please give it to us. That would be very nice, and then we can see either Trick Williams or Carmelo Hayes winning. Then we can talk about who is gonna be the winner. But as it stands right now, I'm gonna go with Trick Williams, and I actually would say Trick Williams anyway. Even though as much as I want Carmelo Hayes in this match, I do want to see Trick Williams win this, because he's not been the United States champion yet, and it's a big push for him as it is right now. And we will see Trick Williams in the main event card within like 5 years. Let me just predict that right now, and I think we'll be 100% correct. We'll go back on this 5 years later. We have the most banger match of the whole WrestleMania card with Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. It's gonna steal the show. I think everyone is excited for it. I think everyone is excited every time there's gonna be a face-off, or the contract signing didn't go well, did it? So like now they're brawling. They haven't said a word to each other. They don't need to say a word at each other ever. We see enough in the ring, and it's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting, and I want to say Obafemi wins this. Then we're getting Gunther versus Brock Lesnar. In that regard, do we want to see Brock Lesnar and Gunther win their respective matches then? Maybe. I'm gonna predict. Oh. The thing is, I want to see Obafemi win, right? But this could be interesting. What if Brock Lesnar wins? It's not gonna get popular, is it? And do we need Brock Lesnar to win for Gunther versus Brock Lesnar? I don't know. Nah, I'm gonna go with Obafemi. I'm gonna go with my guts here and my heart. Should maybe do that, but it is what it is. Yeah, Obafemi. Then we're gonna talk about the last match here, Intercontinental Championship ladder match. Gonna be Penta as the current champion versus Javon Evans versus Dragon Lee versus JD McDonough versus Rusev versus Rey Mysterio, who is just added. I think it was Raw. So like he got added right into a match, and has been injured. I thought Rey Mysterio and Gunther was going to be a match, but now it's leaning more into Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio for his retirement match. So, it's just how it is. I don't see Rey Mysterio winning in this. I see a world where we can see Javon Evans win this. We can see Penta win it. And hell, even Dragon Lee, which I don't think is gonna win, but could be a potential, right? I doubt we're gonna see Rey Mysterio win it. It would be fun. Don't get me wrong. Maybe that could be a retirement match for Intercontinental Championship in the career. That's something we might see. We'll get to the point and figure it out eventually. But in this regard, I'm going to go with Javon Evans winning this, and it deserves it, and it will be a great push. Then we can see both, like, we have Trick Williams, who just graduated from NXT, wins a match. We have Obafemi, who just got graduated by NXT and, into the main roster. And then we have Javon Evans. There's going to be the big three NXT's call-ups. this year to really shine on the biggest stage of them all. How amazing wouldn't that be, right? How amazing wouldn't that be? I think it would be crazy good. And yeah, I think we could see a banger heater of that. It will be interesting, WrestleMania. I'm glad I'm not gonna pay 50k for a seat. But yeah, that is gonna be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope I see you next video, whatever that is. Take care. Bye bye.